Welcome to the Sid and Marty Lovecraft Holiday Special. Here's Church, wishing you guys all safe and happy holidays. This is more of a stocking stuffer than a full-blown special. We have a couple of shorts for you, including Church as Scrooge. But first, I want to start everything off right by giving you a little holiday music. I hope you enjoy it. And I'm going to try to do this all in one take. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so I should be able to edit those all together, right? Anyway, I hope everybody has a safe and happy holidays. Enjoy the other videos. So, ever so briefly, I'll give you like the short story about Knackles. Knackles is a short story written by Donald E. Westlake, published under a pseudonym, Kurt Clark, in Fantasy and Science Fiction magazine, I think back in the 60s. Don wrote a story about an anti-Santa Claus. Like Santa Claus is sort of a god, and when there's a god, there's also a devil. And so he was like, oh, if there's a Santa, there must be an anti-Santa. Well, later on, I spoke to Don about this, and of course, there's a much more famous anti-Santa, which is called Krampus. But he told me that he wasn't aware of Krampus at the time he wrote Knackles, so it just shows that, like, Knackles probably kind of exists because Don, like, whipped him up out of his own imagination. And anyway, always fascinated by it, love the story. After Don died, I was doing puppet shows in New York City. I know this story is getting too long. And I requested Abby if she would allow me to do, for one night only, a puppet show based on Knackles. And she, beautifully amazing woman, let me do this. And it went on for me one night. The puppet still exists is the problem. And so I thought I would just do an excerpt from Knackles.
This is Knackles, very, very tall, very, very thin, dressed all in black, with a gaunt gray face and deep black eyes. He travels through an intricate series of tunnels under the earth in a black chariot on rails pulled by an octet of dead white goats. And what does Knackles do? Well, Knackles lives on the flesh of little boys and girls. Knackles roams back and forth under the earth in his dark tunnels, and he searches for little boys and girls to stuff into his big black sack and carry away and eat. But Santa Claus won't let him have good boys and girls. But when little children are bad, on Christmas Eve, instead of Santa Claus, Knackles comes up out of the ground with his bag of emptiness and stuffs the bad children in and whisks them away to his dark tunnels in the 8 dead white goats.
Hi, I was just passing by and I heard live music. I thought maybe you'd like to jam with me. Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. I'd like to thank our guests tonight, Church the Cat, Keys the Iguana, Tom Berdinsky and his orchestra, my nephew, and I also like to thank the Lariviere family for letting us film on their estate. And I'm wishing you guys all a peaceful and safe holiday season, and I hope Santa gives you what you want for Christmas, because I never get what I want for Christmas. Never. I've been like so... What? No. No. You're kidding me. There is a Santa. Yes! My crane shot! My crane shot!